In the last session, we have seen how to implement the combinational circuits using decoder. In this session, we will see how the demultiplexer works, right? So, this demultiplexer is also called as data distributor. So, what was multiplexer? Multiplexer was called as data selector, whereas this demultiplexer acts as data distributor. Already I told you mux means just remember the letter M. M from that many to 1 and vice versa will be your demux. Okay, many to 1. So, what will be your demux? It is 1 to many. So, it will have 1 inputs and 2 power n outputs. And here this n will represent the number of select signals. Okay, why it is called as a data distributor? It is because I am going to have one input, okay, and this one input is going to be routed on to the different channels, any one of the different channels depending upon the select signals. So, the data is going to be distributed through any of the channel depending upon your select signals. Because of this, it is also called as serial to parallel converter. Okay, serially you are giving the data, it is going to move on through a parallel exchange process. Now we will come on to the pin diagram of your demux. Suppose if I am going to design a 1 cross 4 demux, in that case how many inputs it has? 1 input, okay, 2 power n output. So 2 power 2, that is 4. 4 outputs are there. This n represents the number of select lines. So you are having the 2 select lines. So this completes your pin diagram. Now we will move on to the truth table. So whenever I am going to have 2 select signals, there are 4 possible combinations. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. So depending upon the data given, suppose if I am going to give 0, 0, then Y0 channel is going to get selected. If I am going to give 0, 1, then Y1 channel is going to get selected. Accordingly, if it is going to be 1, 1, then your Y3 channel is going to get selected. Now let us draw how to draw the logic diagram for a 1 cross 4 demux. Okay, so now what happens? What are your inputs? S1 and S0. So as usual, it is going to exist both in your normal form as well as in your complemented form, right? So accordingly, you draw the blue color ones. S1, S1 bar, S0, S1 bar, you are drawing the lines. Now select lines is completed. Okay, now what you have to do? How many combinations are there? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Right? So accordingly what I have done, 0, 0 means this is S1, S1 bar. So 0, 0 from that which is shown in red color. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now 4 outputs have been drawn, Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. If it is going to be 0, 0, depending upon my select signal, my Y0 channel will be selected. Suppose if it is going to be 1, 0, okay, in that case Y2 channel is going to be selected. Now this completes your select lines and your output. Okay, now you have to draw how to draw the input line. Okay, input line, you know, it is only one input. So in that case, whatever is my data input, whatever I have to give, this I have drawn using the green color. You can see I, and that is going to be routed through the each of the AND gate. This completes the logic diagram. So what you have to do, just whatever is your inputs, draw the circuit diagram accordingly, and for your output accordingly you draw the AND gates and keep ready. So input, and that is your select lines, and your output has been done with. Now only one connection which is left out is your input I. So this I is going to be routed out through any of your activated channel depending upon your select lines. So from I you have to give it to all the circuit, all the AND gates. Now let us see it's working. What happens? Suppose when I give 0, 0 signal, what will happen? 0, 0 is given here. When it comes here, when it passes through the NOT gate, it will be, what will be the value here? 1, 1. And your input data I is going to come. What is the function of the AND gate? AND gate is a multiplication process. Okay, when all the inputs are 1 only, your output is going to be 1. So in that case, 1, 1 and I is going to come. So it is going to be routed out through the Y naught channel. Now let us consider, suppose if I am going to consider this. So what I will give, so the output is going to be here, it is 1 1 and I is going to come, then you will have the output, that is whenever I am going to choose my the last output 1 1. So the data which is taken from here is directly 1 1 and this input I is given. So whenever I am going to take this condition 1 1 condition, then my Y3 channel is going to be selected. In that case, my data, only one input data is going to be transversed through any one of the activated outputs depending upon my select lines. Okay, so and output you will get it across your Y3. So this completes the working of your demultiplexer circuit. Now we will see how to design a 1x8 multiplexer using two 1x4 multiplexer. Okay. So already I am having one 1x4 demux. Now we will see how to implement a 1x8 demux using two 1x4 demux. Okay. So now what I am going to do, I am going to draw the one more demux. So I can write it in any way if you want. So Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5, Y6 and Y7. So now okay. Now what is the consideration you should see? Now I have put two 1x4 demux I have drawn. So this condition is done with. Now this should be implemented to implement the 1x8 demux. So what should be there? So now here I am having 1 to 8 demux. Okay, your output channel is there. Now what I have to give? So how many? So 1 is to 8. So 1 is to 2 power n. Okay, 1 is to 2 power 3. That means 3 select lines is required. Okay, so in this case, now I am going to use the okay. Now this is going to be my one more select signal. So now you are going to have a single input. Okay, how many inputs are there? Single input is there. And how many outputs are there? You have 8 outputs. And how many select lines are there? You have 3 select lines. So this decides your 1x8 mux using two 1x4 demux. Okay, so just take 2 demux and then you just incorporate your select lines. Then what you are going to do, you are going to take these 2 select lines and you are going to give a enable. So at a time, any one of the outputs from either from the upper demux or the lower demux will be enabled. Suppose if I am going to give, this is going to be my enable pin. So in this enable pin, if I am going to give E as 0, okay, so then one of the either, that is whenever I am going to give E as 0 here, this will not be enabled. So this 0 will be given here. So this demux will be enabled and any of the outputs, that is the input I will be routed out through any of your outputs. Okay, now this completes the function of your demux, that is implementation of 1x8 demux using two 1x8 demux using two 1x4 demux. Now we will see how to implement the demux for the combinational circuit. So now we will see its implementation process. Okay, so how to implement the full subtractor, which is nothing but a combinational circuit using 1 cross 8 DMUX. Okay, so now what you have to do? So how many inputs should be there? So you should have one input. Okay, so and how many outputs you should have? Okay, you are going to using 8 outputs. So you are going to have Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5, Y6 and Y7. Okay, so now first we have to write the expression for the full subtractor. So I'll write the expression here. Summation 1247 and your borrow is equal to summation 134 and 1237. 1, 2, 3 and 7. Okay, when you know full subtractor, you will be knowing your difference and the borrow out expression. Okay, now what you have to do? How many inputs? You have only one inputs. Okay, it is 1:8 DMUX. Okay, now how many outputs you are going to have? You are going to have 8 outputs. Okay, now so for difference it is, so 1, 2, 4 and 7. So 1, 2, 4, 7. Just how we have done similarly for your decoder. Okay, but decoder is a multi-input, multi-output circuit difference. Then 1, 2, 3, 7. So 1, 2, just tap it from the respective points. So this gives the implementation of a simple combinational circuit using 1 cross 8 DMUX. What you have to do? Just put your inputs and outputs. How many select lines should be there? So 2 power 3. So 3 select lines should be there. So this completes the circuit. Write the input, write the output, write the select lines. Whatever is the given expression, you just implement it. Okay, so just in this session we have seen so how to design a mux. Okay, so general mux, and then how to go in for a designing of a 1 cross 8 mux using 2 1 cross 4 mux, and then implementation of the combinational circuit. Thank you.